Huh? Welcome everybody to another live stream. Today I'm playing Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. This just came out today, I think? I don't know. I decided to pick it up. Maybe it came out yesterday, I don't know. I never got the first one, but I really wanted to get this one, mainly because I've never played Mega Man 7 and 8. I've always been a fairly big fan of the original Mega Man games. I liked the first Mega Man X game, but other than the first one, I'm not a huge fan of the X series, but I love the original Mega Man series. All the way from, 1's okay, but from 2, 3, and 4, I really love, and Mega Man 9 is actually one of my favorite games ever made. And I've beaten this game so many times. I remember the original version had an achievement for beating the game every day for 5 days in a row, I think. It might have been 7 days in a row, but I remember back before I was in college, no, when I was in college, I got that achievement. I beat this game every single day of the week. I've beaten this game so many times, and I can just, like, kick its ass and just fly right through it, so I figured I'd just do that for y'all. That is a small resolution. Can it not get bigger than that? Can the resolution, can I make the legacy mode on? Can I not make that, I can't make that bigger, can I? Okay, I guess I'm playing Tiny Mega Man, whatever. So I don't remember who to start with at all. Splash Woman. The only Mega Man game to have a woman. It's not all just mans, we got a woman. Also, in my opinion, I think Mega Man 9 has the best soundtrack out of every game. Oh, I don't remember any of this. Okay, never mind. Muscle memory's coming back. There's these octopus dudes. Oh, you gotta kind of like hop. You gotta do like a hop shoot for these guys. Now, when this game came out, like, it was notorious for being like super hard. And even today, I know a lot of people say this game's like super freaking hard, and like, I never agreed with that. I don't think this game's that hard at all. Maybe that's because I grew up playing, like, NES games. I grew up playing this kind of game. And, I honestly think it's easier than Mega Man 3, for sure. I'm getting my ass kicked. I remember there was a game mode, that was DLC. It was called Superhero Mode. And I even beat that without too much trouble. Honestly, I thought Mega Man 10's hard mode was way harder than this game's superhero mode. I couldn't beat this game's superhero mode, or I couldn't beat Mega Man 9's, or I couldn't beat Mega Man 10's hard mode, but I had no problem beating this game's, superhero mode. Superhero mode is like this unlockable, or this, DLC difficulty. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you get all the DLC for free in the, frickin' Legacy Collection, which is sick, because that means Mega Man 10 you can play as Bass, and I never actually bought the Bass DLC, so I'm going to be able to play as him for the first time, which is going to be real cool. There's this one achievement in this game, in the original version. I wonder if this game has the same achievements from the original version. It'd be nice if they made, like, different achievements for it, because I wasn't a fan of some of them. Some of them just seemed impossible. One of the achievements for the original version of this game, again, it might be in this one too, you have to beat the entire game without missing with the Mega Buster once. So, like, boom, I fucked up. You gotta start the whole game over. Can you imagine doing that? Beating an entire Mega Man game without missing with a Mega Buster once? I guess, like, maybe if you don't use the Mega Buster that much, but even then, that means you have to beat at least one stage without missing. Try and concentrate. This is very weird because the screen's really small and I'm not used to that. I'm used to playing this game in full screen. Because I used to play it on the Wii, and by extension on the Wii U. Oops. Oh, the L2 button brings this up. Can I, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I play this game at PC? No, I'm playing this on PS4. This is streamed directly from a PS4. Saving data, wow. Oh god, that's much better. That's much better, okay. You're gonna notice that I'm gonna, like, not be sucking as much now because I can actually see what I'm doing. I think this game has easily the best level design in the entire series. I say that as I die. Well, that doesn't mean that was bad, it's just I did that wrong. I was supposed to go off to the left and not to the right. The beginner's mistake. I've beaten this game without using any continues before. I don't think I've ever beaten it without dying once. I've come close. I think I died, like, on the Wily stage one time. But again, I'm fairly rusty. I haven't played this since college. So that's probably about 3 years I have played this last. But out of every Mega Man game, I've beat this the second most amount of times. I beat Mega Man 2 the most amount of times, just because that's the one I had the longest, because that was one of the first games I got on the Wii. Because the Wii Virtual Console, Mega Man 9, or Mega Man 2 was like the first Virtual Console game I got. Other than, I think Mario Bros. 3 was like the first one I got, but Mega Man 2 was one of the other ones, because I've always wanted to play the Mega Man games, because I never grew up playing Mega Man. I would always read, my dad had a bunch of Nintendo Power magazines, and I would always, like, read these articles about Mega Man. I'd look at, like, the artwork, and, like, I just thought the idea of, like, you beat a boss and you get his power, like, that being the coolest idea, and I'd never had any of the Mega Man games as a kid, so that's when Virtual Console was a thing. That's when I really got into the Mega Man series. And this guy is a bastard. There we go. I'm sure at one point I was probably able to get right up there without even getting knocked down by that dude, but again, I haven't played this in too long. I'm also used to playing this with a Wii Remote. I find the Wii Remote is like the ideal, perfect controller for like NES-style games, and using a DualShock 4, admittedly, is like a little weird. There we go, that's what I was supposed to do. There's a lot of like really interesting patterns that you just kind of have to figure out. I forget. I have like a solution to every enemy in every like platforming sequence in this game, and those mine dudes that come at you, I forget. I think, I don't know if I shoot them, go right and then left, or if I like go towards them then go left a bit then right. It's this weird like muscle memory that I would have for like every enemy in the game, and I got to the point where I could just like plow through this game. Again, it's been too long. That's probably why I find, like, I think another big part of why, like, that kind of muscle memory fades over the years is because you play other games, and that muscle memory gets replaced by muscle memory for newer games you're playing. And that's probably a big part of why speedrunners are so good at what they're doing, because those guys only play one game. Like, a lot of speedrunners only play Ocarina of Time, maybe 2 other games, so that muscle memory never gets lost, because it's never replaced by playing, like, a whole lot of other games. Anyway. Splash Woman's supposed to be easy, but I'm losing. Oh, right, I gotta go up one side and back down the other side. That's what you do. At one point, I could have wrote a walkthrough for this game. Like, I kind of knew, like, every perfect jump. If you ever watched, like, Bootsy from Cinemassacre playing Battletoads, he's, like, he can kick that game's ass, and he has, like, a whole video series where, like, step by step, he breaks down exactly what to do on every single screen, and it's really cool. Alright. How long have I been Canadian? 23 years now. That is as old as me. Born and raised in Canada. Never born and raised nowhere else. Well, I guess you could say I was born and raised in the Mushroom Kingdom, because I'm a bit of a gamer growing up. But anyway. Oh yeah, Laser Trident is like one of my favorite powers in this game. This is one of the few Mega Man games I find every power is good. Most Mega Man games have like that 1 or 2 that's like, this is really useless, but this is one of the few Mega Man games. It might be the only one. Maybe 10, I can't quite remember what's in 10, but this is probably the only Mega Man game I would argue that every power is good and fun and unique and interesting. And that police boss is actually one of the DLC bosses for this game that I've never beaten because I've never got the DLC. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to be able to play that guy. How much do I like Mega Man Legends? I really tried to get into it. I think Mega Man's next. I'm going to try doing just a Buster Run, actually, because I can just destroy this game if I'm playing it with the weaknesses like most people do, so I think I'll just do a Buster Run. Oh, no, I don't. It's got to save there. I gotta say I had to save states. I guess that's kind of typical of... Oh, Mega Man's stage theme's so good. Oh my god. That's, I did it. Okay. What was I saying? I don't remember. Mega Man stage seems so good. But yeah, I'm gonna try doing just a Buster run. Oh, I'm dead. I'm super dead. Game over dead. Alright, let's do this again. What I think of Mega Man Legends is what someone asked. That's what you have to do. Did I do it? No, I didn't do it. There we go. I tried really hard to get into Mega Man Legends, and I just really couldn't do it. Do these guys jump when you jump, or do they jump when you're near you? Okay. See, that's that. Even like so many years later, the people who made the original Mega Man games never forgot like all these genius level design things, because like a big part of level design, whenever you introduce a new enemy, you need to have a scenario in which you can observe that enemy's behavior in a situation where you're not going to get struck by it, or in a situation that you're not going to not be able to react to it. So here we get to see what these guys do right here, where he can't actually hurt me. So in the next screen, we're gonna have guys like that'll jump. Maybe not the next screen, but we'll have guys like that later in the level that can get me, and I'm gonna like know what they do and how they work. That's kind of like game design 101 that a lot of game developers just don't tend to always get right. That I find even so many years later when they make another Mega Man game, they still got that like on point. Now these things you can freeze with Concrete Man's concrete power-up, and I think you have to in one of the Wily castles of this game, which is really cool. Oh, thought I was gonna lob it a little higher, but I guess I kind of went into it. Are you seeing the chat on the right of PS4? Yes, I can see that. And actually, I think here is a good time to use the Trident. Was it Mega Man 4 was actually the first Mega Man game to use this screen, where it wasn't like just a drop-down menu? Or maybe it was Mega Man 3. I think Mega Man 4 was the first one to do it. Maybe it was 3. Oh, I'm having a brain fart. I haven't played 3 in a while. 3 is not one of my favorites. I'm one of those weird guys that likes 4 better than 3. I think 3 is a fantastic game. You know, it had like the slide and everything, and it did like a lot of cool stuff for the series. But honestly, those revisit stages where you have to revisit all the or you have to revisit 4 of the stages, and they're like remixed a bit so they're harder. I think that part of the game is absolute horseshit, and I hate it. Oh crap! Yeah, here's these guys, and they're gonna hop. The strategy I like to do is like hop away from the enemy and like Mega Buster shoot them on the way back. Kind of thing I've always done in Mega Man games. I find that's really good for enemies that have like lobbing kind of projectiles. Now this little guy's gonna freak me out. Sometimes I can get 2 shots on that guy when I'm in the air. Now, can I get this guy with the Trident? Yes! Trident's great for getting these guys. One thing I like a lot, little detail, if you get close enough to this thing without it hurting you, it'll like, you can see like the little sparks coming off of Mega Man's armor. I always thought for like an 8-bit game that was such a cool detail. And I always love how like you tap the button and just his foot moves, so you're like kind of inching towards it, and you can go pixel by pixel so easily. Like there's no other game you can just inch forward like 1 pixel that easy. So clearly these things must have like a hitbox that's like, because that thing's touching me straight up. So I'm clearly not hitting like the death hitbox, so there must be like a second hitbox to create that sparking effect that doesn't actually kill you. So that's something I always thought was super neat. I don't think I found that even on my first playthrough, because I think my first playthrough was being like super cautious and I didn't want to get into these things. Crap, you can get him. No! I'm gonna die. That was a good reflex. Alright. Yeah, and I'm gonna try and beat him with just a Mega. But how many lives I got left? Because I'm not gonna do this my first try. Unless I can beat him without getting hit. I keep doing that. I don't like that. That's L2. That should be the touchpad. The touchpad is the same as options, though. It's the same as start. I don't like that. But, oh, they should have made that, like, something that's not L. Because I accidentally bump L all the time. This isn't an 8-bit game? Yes, it is. What are you, stupid? This is totally an 8-bit game. Yeah, there I'm dead. This might not, like, be... It might not be, like, 100% true to the actual color palette of the NES, but it's still an 8-bit game. I mean, you can have 8-bit that's outside of what the NES was, like, capable of. Like, the Master System and the Game Gear were both 8-bit. And though you'll see colors and, like, kinds of sprites on those systems that the NES couldn't do. So, like, just because it looks a little better than an NES game doesn't mean it's not 8-bit, dude. I think someone would have considered reviewing the Sly Cooper games. Yeah, eventually I really want to, like, go for just all the super popular Sony platformers. Someday. So that's, like, probably doing Jak and Daxter and all that shit, and I'm gonna die again. Do I have any lives left? I got 2 lives up, so I'll be good if I die again, yeah. I'll give it another go, and then if I can't do that one, I'll just break out the Tridents and then just annihilate them. Yeah, someday I definitely want to review a lot of the PlayStation games. Maybe not Ratchet & Clank, because the thing about Ratchet & Clank, there's 7 of them! And that's just too many video games! But Sly Cooper, you know, that's just 3 games, or 4 games, actually. Yeah, 4 games, because there's a 4th one. I actually ordered that on eBay recently, because I've never played it. I played the first 2, I never played the 3rd one, and I've been meaning to go back to them for a while, and I'm not good at bosses. I'm good at the levels, I ain't good at the bosses. Hey, he's just got, like, a pattern that's... I just don't know how to get around. But, yeah, I definitely would love to do the Sly Cooper games eventually, but I really want to get a lot of the more obscure games out of the way. And I was thinking about this before. I said that I was going to do a marathon on, like, all the Mario games. All the 3D Mario platformers. Shit. Trident is not this guy's weakness, like I thought. It is not his weakness. I thought it was, and it is not. I don't know whose weakness Trident is then, and I'm going to die again. Do I have any E-tanks? I don't think I do. I do not. Wow. I said I could kick this game's ass. I guess I lied. I can kick his ass when I remembered the order. Ben Nisbet, can you... Hey, if anybody subscribes to Ben Nisbet, I will block you so hard. Nobody subscribe to that guy. Gonna come in people's streams and tell people to subscribe to you. Eat a dick. Get out of here. Alright, who is weak against Trident? Nobody tell me. I think it's Plugman. I feel like it's Plugman. I remember Galaxy Man's power kills Jewel Man. I think Tornado Man's power is good for Mega Man. Concrete Man's good against Galaxy Man, I think. So Galaxy beats Jewel, Concrete beats Galaxy. Who beats Concrete? I don't think it's Plugman. It might be Hornet Man. What's Hornet Man's power? The Search Hornets. Search Hornets are good for Trident Woman, I think. So Hornet Man's gonna end up being the last guy. So it's not gonna be him we're gonna go after next. So who beats Concrete Man? It's either... Wait, so Galaxy Man kills Jewel Man. So it wouldn't be Jewel Man. It'd be either Tornado Man, who kills Mega Man. So it must be Plug Man. Must be good against Concrete Man. So it must be Plug Man that the Trident kills. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat. If I'm wrong, you know, I'll let that come back to me naturally. Again, I haven't played this in like 3 or 4 years, but yeah. Video game. Wow. Oh, I keep forgetting how much I love Plugman stage. It's one of the most interesting stages I find. The second part of this, you need either to be playing as Proto Man to get that, or you can use the Search Hornet. Search Hornets are like, it's like this little hornet comes out and it'll pick up an item and bring it back to you. Or if there's an enemy, it'll go towards the enemy and just attack them. That's super handy. No, I jump up, shoot him, and it's like, nope. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these blocks for a Hornet, or a Plugman stage. So let's see if I can... See, that's one guy I could never kill without getting hurt myself. That took me forever. That right there, that fall, I always thought it tricks you into making it look like you have to go over the top, but you can't do that because that one block gets in the way, and that took me like so many tries to be like, the first time I played this, I was like, how do you do this? Oh, I got this one. Shit, messed that up. Should be one appearing down here, I think. Maybe not. How do I get back up there? Oh, that's just if you want the screw and the one up. Okay, that's like a bonus thingy. Oh, and then these guys are cool too. You go by those screens that create like a dark Mega Man. But see, I didn't touch that one. That's not gonna get me. Oh, and I missed it. Crud. Have I played any Kingdom Hearts games? No, I always thought those games were dumb. I've never been a big fan of Disney, and I've only been like a semi-Final Fantasy fan, but even still. I don't have anything against those games, they just don't interest me. The new one does look good, though. Gotta admit that much. That Toy Story trailer. This is the part that always screws me up, because I can never remember. And those jumps are pretty far away, too. I'm actually can I break those guys? Oh, nice, he dropped the thing. Okay, and I didn't need either of those. I don't know why I came down to get them. I remember those guys not going faster than you, or maybe I do remember them going faster than you, but you just barely have enough time to, like... I think they will jump, but not high enough. Yeah, that's right. Come on, get lower. Get lower so I can shoot you. I like that these guys, just one hit takes them out. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get through them without taking a hit. And I'll take another hit. Oh, or not. Nice. I don't want to review just the first two Ratchet & Clank games. I feel like if I do one, people are gonna expect me to do all of them. Maybe I could get away with just doing the first three. And then maybe saving the next three for, like, years down the road, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I saw someone in the chat say something about Rocket Robot on Wheels. I'm currently looking for a decent priced copy of that. Haven't been able to find one. The cheapest ones I'm seeing on eBay. Keep in mind, I have to use Canadian eBay because I'm Canadian. Cheapest ones are about $40, which is a little bit more than I want to pay for an N64 game, so no, why is that the L button? Definitely, I'm trying to find a cheap copy of that. I do want to do that one eventually. Same with Chameleon Twist, same with Croc. I actually own the first Chameleon Twist. I have both Croc games. I have Mort the Chicken. I want to do that game too sometime. Oh, yeah, this guy's attack patterns are so cool because they go across the ceiling and then, like, they come down at you. So I'm gonna see if I can just Mega Bust him. Actually, I just want to shoot one Trident at him to see if that is in fact his weakness. If I can frickin' hit him. Doesn't seem to be his weakness. Tonic Trouble is another game I want to review. I know I mentioned it in the Rayman 2 video, and I do have a copy of it. The gameplay footage you saw in the Rayman 2 video was recorded by me. I do have that game. I do want to play that one sometime. Maybe at one point I'll do like N64, just a marathon straight of just N64 era games, because there's a bunch of those I want to get to, and I've mostly done like PS2, GameCube, Xbox era stuff, because that's the era I mostly grew up with. And this guy's kicking my butt. This guy's kicking my butt. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna beat this guy either. Earthworm Jim 3D? Well, the thing is, if I did Earthworm Jim 3D, people would expect me to do all the Earthworm Jim games, and I don't really want to do those. I never really played Earthworm Jim. I played the original one on a Super Nintendo, way back when I was in daycare, because they had it there at the daycare on the Super Nintendo there, and like way back when I was probably grade 4. And yeah, nobody could beat that game. Nobody could beat like the second level. Or one of the levels was called, like, Buttville or something. That's the one no one could beat. It was Buttville, where there's, like, a cat. Something like that. There we go. I got my groove on. Yeah, got him. Started doing pretty badly at the end there, but I still got him. Beyond Good and Evil will have 2 games, and when the second game has a release date, I will review the first Beyond Good and Evil game before it, and then I will review the second one. Because Beyond Good and Evil is a fantastic game, and it's relevant because I've done the Rayman games, and it's also a Michelin Cell game. And, Beyond Good and Evil is an amazing game that was, like, crazy ahead of its time. I love that game so much, and I'd love to do a video on it. So, yes, that'll happen. Oh, yeah, you could have save files. And on top of the save file, you can save your save file. Woo! I'm thinking this is more like, that must be like a state load. Or not. Okay, it saves a checkpoint. Can I return to the title screen and reload my save point? That was stupid. I thought it was gonna be more like a straight up save state thing, but I guess they have like checkpoints. There we go. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot. One thing this game had that was new to this game is you had the shop. And you can purchase lives and stuff, and, what is this one? This is a Book of Hairstyles. Oh yeah, this one removes, Mega Man's helmet, but it makes you take twice the damage. No. I hate this, like, NES-style, slow-ass scrolling text. Okay, this is a guard power-up. When you use it, you'll take half the usual damage for that stage. I never bothered with, like, these kind of, stat modifiers, like, take half the damage. I know there's, like, Beat that'll, like, pull you out of a pit, I think, 3 times. Maybe, like, once or maybe 3 times, I don't know. Then there's Eddie, who'll, like, pop along, give you an item. Then there's, you know, the E-tanks, the M-tanks, the classics. What is this one? Energy Balancer. When you pick up a weapon capsule, restore energy to the weapon with the lowest amount of energy. Oh, yeah, that one's actually very handy. You have that one forever. It's just so you don't have to switch between weapons to recharge them all. But I don't really use weapons most of the time. Anyway, I saw someone in the chat earlier. Yes, Concrete Man is the one with Trident Woman's power as his weakness. So I'm going to do him next. Yeah, I know about the roll icon. It is useless. I'm not going to get that one. But I remember this stage. Before I had this game, I had the demo on PS3. Okay, yeah, muscle memory's coming back. To, like, not get hit by these rocks, when you see the birds, just stop. Okay, I guess not for that, because it was a little higher, so it could go further. But yeah, you just gotta stop. And then just stop and shoot. Oh yeah, I can just freaking shoot them. And then this guy's easy. This is probably the easiest level for me, because I've played this one over and over and over. Yeah, this was the demo stage for the PS3 version, and before I had this game, I would just play this demo over and over, and it was just this stage, over and over. And I don't even think it let you play Concrete Man. I think when you got there, it just ended. The demo just ended. Oh, I remember these elephants. I love these elephants. You jump over the ball, shoot them, then you run back. That's cool. You fight 3 in a row. The first one's just that guy. I think the second one, it bounces. Yeah, so I go all the way to the left, and then I can jump over it. This elephant was so hard for me the first time I fought him in that demo. And then this one's got pits. This is another pink one, and it's still not that hard. At least not for me, because I've done this a billion times. Especially back in high school is when I played this game most, and then college. Someone said, would I consider doing Chameleon Twist? I mentioned that earlier, actually. I do have the first Chameleon Twist. When I can find a decently priced copy of the second Chameleon Twist, I will do both those games, for sure. I remember my friend Aaron, when I was a kid, had Chameleon Twist. Now, some of these tiles you'll fall through, and you can tell because they're actually textured slightly differently. So the one right in front of me here, and actually, this is, again, another example of fantastic level design, because you have this enemy, and you saw how this enemy behaved earlier. It goes faster when you're level with it, and it reverses its like horizontal speed or whatever direction when it hits an edge. So since it's not coming at you all the way, obviously that must be an edge. So you look at that edge and you realize, oh, it looks a little different. So just based on this, you don't have to die to figure out that's like a fake tile. Again, it's very subtle and fantastic game design that tells you how to play the game without telling you how to play the game. If you've watched frickin' Egoraptor's Sequelitis video on Mega Man like every other human being on the planet has, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. And, oh, I always hated this guy. It's so hard to get past that guy without him hitting you. I know I used to be able to do it, but I don't know how to do it anymore. And these guys are real annoying. I don't know if that's like supposed to be a plant thing or what. Unless you can get on level with them. And oh yeah, and then of course this guy's gonna... And I can actually fall through there, but I'm not going to because it's a better idea to do that. Oh, and that's what I need. I was gonna come over here and get those 2 pellets, but that guy dropped a big one, so we got full health now. And, oh, these are real fun. Again, like, the first one is just on land, so you're like, oh, I know what those do now. So, bada boom. Easy peasy. And then the level ends, right after introducing that really cool platform type, and I really feel like they could have gone longer with that. I feel like there should be one more segment with more of those platforms, because that's like a really fun mechanic right there. And it's just over. They're like, hey, here's what this platform does, and then you just jump over maybe 6 of them, and that's it. So that's one thing I feel like they could do more. I don't remember his attack pattern at all. Oh, yeah, that's right. You gotta jump when he lands, because you'll get frozen. Oh, this guy's easy. Oh, crap. Yeah, when he shoots the concrete, you gotta jump away from him. Unless there's no room to jump. No, don't... apparently the touchpad also causes the... Yeah, I found that out earlier. And now he got me. No, stop! I'm mashing buttons, and my left finger somehow accidentally hits the touchpad, so I almost had him there. Those platforms, I think, are in the Wily stages, but I mean, the Wily stages are supposed to be like a culmination of all of these different stage gimmicks you've learned all together. And I feel like this level could have used one more area just concentrated just on that platform. Okay, can I pause the game for a second? I gotta talk about something that's really bugging me. Okay. On the border on the right, surrounding the game, Mega Man, not the bottom Mega Man, but the one just above him, he's firing his blaster, but the blast is coming from behind his Mega Buster, and not out of it. Someone had the Photoshop layer underneath the Mega Man layer, and it's been bugging me since I turned this game on. Hey Capcom, update the game, get that shit fixed. This is inexcusable. You're betraying the Mega fans. This guy's a tank. He's got a lot of health. No. Okay. How many lives I got? 0. Yeah, I probably shouldn't risk it. I'll just trident him. Oh. Yeah, I got him. Cool. Ape Escape games are also games I really want to get to. The only one I've played is Ape Escape 2 because it was on PlayStation 4. It was one of the PS2 and PlayStation 4 games. And those games are great because they actually like make it output to 1080p with like better anti-aliasing, the textures look better. And I got Ape Escape 2 on PS4 and it's just so much fun. I haven't played the first one, though I do have a copy of it, but I don't know if the copy works or not. And I also have a copy of Ape Escape 3 for the PS2. So those are games, I own all of them. At least the original 3. I know there's like a billion spin-offs in Japan. But yeah, Ape Escape is another game series I'd love to take a look at sometime. So I got Concrete Man, and I know he takes out Galaxy Man. Thing is, I got 0 lives, so I don't know. The sound effects seem rather loud. I don't think you can turn this game's volume down, so unfortunately there's not going to be much I can do about that. No. Crud. Yeah, sorry if, like, the game audio is a little too loud, louder than me. Can I change it in, not there. I know there is a way to... Volume control. Speaker for controller. No. Broadcast? Audio sharing settings? Advanced settings? Audio sharing settings? Oh, that doesn't help. Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was a way to do it at one point, but I don't remember how. Oh yeah, these got these UFOs. I remember Capcom shared a piece of artwork showing that a lot of actually every single Robot Master in this game except Magma Man had a completely different design when this game first entered development. In fact, Hornet Man was originally Honey Woman. She was like, she was the female one, and Splash Woman was like Aquaman or Splash Man or something like that. This stage has like a lot of ladders that you jump and grab, and then like don't climb. You just drop off, and I really, really like that. Oh, it's got these things too. These are one of my favorite things that this game has. I love those things. Oh yeah, and again, classic level design. They show you what the thing does in a scenario where it's not going to kill you. So now I know what that does, and I know to dodge them. Well, you can dodge them, or you can just let them grab you and then do the level the way you're supposed to. Whee! And then he lets you off mid-jump, so like you have to be holding right or you will fall in that pit and die. And you gotta be holding left here because you'll fall in that pit and die. And I got hit twice in a row, like an idiot, but that's okay because I got plenty of health. I also like those UFOs because they all die in one hit and it's just satisfying to pop them all off. Especially when there's 3 in a row because you can fire off 3 shots before you can before you have to stop. So the solution to this is going in the first one and then jumping off there and then doing that. But I like to do it when I speedrun this game. I just skip the first one and just go right to the last one. Oh, these guys are annoying because they got yeah, now I can't really get... Okay, he can float up enough. There's a lot of these guys in the Wily stages, so I'm gonna blast him when he's high up so they go a little higher so I can reach them this time. This guy will be the least of the problems. Ooh, thanks, achievement, for being in the way of the screen. Just gonna take out those 2 before I go over, and now I will go up. I think this might be my favorite level. Now, these yellow guys, they disperse in a different way, and I don't remember how that is. Yeah, they go upright, and there's 4 of them instead. They go, well, rather the green guys went upright, or like up whatever direction they were facing, but they didn't go, they went further horizontally than they did vertically. And there was less of them, so these guys, a little bit more. I remember one thing about this game's superhero mode, that's like the hardest difficulty, that was DLC, but it is just included in this game. Oh, dude, another one up. See if I can get them both. Do I have, like, yeah, Rush Coil. Completely forgot. No, I'm not gonna get it. There's a lot of 1-ups that are, like, fake 1-ups. It's actually one of those, little construction cappy dudes, just wearing it as a hat. Those shield guys are really nice enemies. I really like them, too, because you have to, whoa, you have to hit them from behind. So you have to, like, jump over them when they're coming at you and then blast them in the back, or, like, here, this one's easy because he turns around before he gets to me, so I can just wait till he turns around. But those guys are reused in Mega Man 10. One of the few enemies that came back. There's another one. There's another one somewhere. He's gonna bring me to the right if he gets me. There he is. Crap! Now, those guys you have to dodge, because instead of, like, bringing you the way you want to go, these guys are like, nah, you don't want to go this way. There it is. So they spawn, like, quite a bit before you getting there. Which is good, because otherwise it'd be, like, way too hard to avoid. What's my favorite Mega Man? This one. This is not only my favorite Mega Man game, this is one of my favorite games. Now, I think there's another one. I don't need that. What am I doing? Yeah, this is one of my favorite games ever made. I love this game. Whee! And I'm pretty sure you can just skip right on down to that one, too. And then come out of there. But that's not very helpful because it brings you back and not the way you want to go. Oop. Alright, I got there. Anyway. Have I played Mega Maker? No. Is this a fan game? No! I wouldn't be streaming it from my PS4 if it were a fan game. Have I played Mega Maker? I'm guessing that's like Mario Maker, but like Mega Man. Oh yeah, the black hole. Yeah, this guy's super easy. It just takes a while. Gotta dodge that black hole, and you can get 2 shots, sometimes maybe 3 shots on him. And then he does that move sometimes. Oh, I didn't think he did it twice. Oh, he does it more than twice, even. But yeah, that's basically the strat. I think that's pretty much his whole moveset there. That's a bad idea. Yeah, the concrete shot, not only is it good for, you know, taking him out, the idea is that you do this. You know, so it can't suck you towards it. That's kind of basically how you're supposed to figure out that the concrete shot is what his weakness is, because not only does it harm him, but it also has a practical use against his attack, which is very interesting. There's a similar way you're supposed to figure out one of the boss weaknesses in Mega Man 10. Chillman's... Ooh, what is this? Story item, wow! Chillman's power-up in Mega Man 10 is a chill spike, and it's supposed to look like a road spike, you know, for like popping tires. And Nitro Man has a wheel that he rides on. He's like a motorcycle robot. So you're supposed to put 2 and 2 together, like, oh, let's use the spike to pop the tire, and yeah, that is in fact his weakness. And I thought that was like really clever way of doing that. Same here. Give the weapon a practical use you can use in the boss fight. You think to use it, and then bada boom, that's their weakness. I think that's because like Mega Man games have always just been trial and error. But in the newer ones, 9 and 10, they kind of have those practical uses that kind of hint you to towards using it, and I think that's really, really clever. My computer's starting to make a lot of noise, so I'm going to shut it off, because you guys can probably hear that. I'm going to put it in sleep mode. Alright, let's save again. I think I just did, but... I'll stop paying attention for a second. What's the best original Xbox game I played? I'm assuming you mean original Xbox, because you're just saying Xbox. Probably Blinks. If you're talking Xbox exclusive, probably Blinks. That's my favorite original Xbox game. More story, who cares? So Concrete Man, Galaxy Man, and then Jewel Man's next. Wow. Alright, my computer just shut off. So if you're hearing like a fan noise, that's gone now. Oh, he popped up a second later than I thought he was going to. Oh, those things are so annoying. Oh, but you can get them before they land. And these guys start popping rocks out at you if you shoot them. Crap. I really, really like Jewel Man's theme. All the songs in this game are fantastic. I think I said this earlier, but this is probably my favorite Mega Man soundtrack. Let's get this guy to go over here a bit. I think you can even make him just jump on down. Oh, no, come on. There we go. My favorite Mega Man enemy and concept. Oh, there's a lot of really cool ones. The Cappy dudes are a classic because they pop up, and you have to shoot them while they're popped up, and you have, like, a couple of frames to shoot them before they, like, launch those 3 bullets. And even if they do launch those 3 bullets, you can still hit them, and then you have to, like, do this jump to the left thing because they spread in a bit, and I think it's a really fun attack to try and dodge. Ow. So those guys definitely, they're kind of like a really common enemy, though. And this guy gave me some trouble first time I played him. But you just gotta know to jump when he lands. Gotta get him on the way back up, and then you can see where he's going to land because the dust goes out to the one that he's gonna land at. Crap! And yeah, what sucks is like if you land on the ground while the screen is still shaking, you will still get shaken up by it. But you'll totally get hit because you have to wait for the whole animation to play. Well, I say that even though it's just like 1 frame. But you have to wait for the timer to play, and you have no time to react, and I kind of botched that. But we'll try again. Was this the beginning of the stage? Oh no, I had to do it all over. I got no lives left too. Am I gonna review Ori and the Blind Forest? No, I've never played that game. A lot of people tell me it's like crazy good, but it just does not look interesting to me. I also hear it's a Metroidvania game, and I typically don't really like Metroidvanias. I've tried to get into so many different Metroidvania games, and every time it's just like, no. Like, the Mega Man ZX games are Metroidvanias, and I don't like those games at all. I think they're fun, like, playing-wise. I think the gameplay itself is fun, but I just get lost. I was like, where do I go? Just tell me where to go, please? No? Okay. I mean, I like Super Metroid. It's alright, but I don't like Symphony of the Night. So I find when games try to lean more so towards like the Symphony of the Night kind of style, I don't like it. There are exceptions though. Like I really like Axiom Verge. I thought that game was fantastic. But no, yeah, that's why I never really bothered playing Ori and the Blind Forest. I didn't think it's my cup of tea. Same with Hollow Knight. A lot of people are telling me to check that out, but what I heard is that's a Metroidvania game. So, nah, not gonna bother. Not gonna bother spending money on a game I don't think I'm gonna like that much, you know? And he's kicking my butt again. Just gonna try and concentrate. Alright, if I can keep that up. What sucks is when he goes in the middle. I gotta avoid, like, getting by the wall. Nice! I think you fight another one of those things later in the stage. No, I have to play Hollow Knight? No, I don't. Just because you like it doesn't mean I'm going to. And I know I'm probably not going to, and I'm not going to spend my money on it. So, suck my butt! I'd much rather spend time playing games I enjoy than gambling on some. I mean, I take gambles sometimes. Games like Evil Within, I don't know I was going to like the game at all when I got it. But I mean, a game like Hollow Knight is like, yeah, that's just a genre I'm just so, like, no thanks to. That there, what I just did, it was like a long time before I could get that jump. And now I can do it like it's nothing. As I kept getting hit by the spikes. Oh, this one's fun. I like that one. This one's cool. No! Oh, shit, I'm dead. It's a game over. No! I'm... Fuck. Ah, shit! It's just simple slip up, like that. Damn it. It's funny, because the one before, that was like the really hard one that I could never do when I was... I would say when I was younger, but it wasn't that long. Probably like 16. Yeah, that was definitely when I was younger. When did this game come out? 2009? I'd actually got Mega Man 10 before this game. Because I always thought this game was like cool idea, but I mean at that point I still never played any of the Mega Man games. And then when I was getting into them, I'm like, okay, and for some reason I got 10 first, because I got 10 like right when it came out, and then like months later, then I got 9. And I think it might have been because I heard 10 wasn't as good as 9, so I'm like, okay, I'll play the one that's not as good first. And that was a really good idea. Playing 10 before, I would honestly recommend playing 10 before 9, because 10 is a good game, but I don't think it holds a candle to this one. This one, like, level design is just... I'm doing the smacking my fingers thing you do when you eat a pizza pie that you like, but you can't really... Level design in this game's fantastic. The music is like 10 out of 10. It's fucking all best Mega Man game ever. And 9's good. 10's good, just not quite as good as this one. So yeah, that's why I'd recommend playing 10 first. And I gotta beat this freaking guy. Mega Man 9's 9 years old. He's a baby. It's only 9. 9's pretty old for a video game, though. Especially one that feels as recent as this one. It's funny, because, like, Mega Man 9 came out, like, right before the whole retro throwback fad that started with, like, the indie gaming scene. And then 8-bit games, for the sake of being 8-bit, were, like, just freaking everywhere for a while. And I feel like we're slowly getting out of that. We're seeing, like, a lot more, like, hand-drawn art styles in 2D games. And on top of that, if they are pixel games, they're really starting to do pixel stuff that you really couldn't do back then, which is cool. Games like Owlboy, that game is like beautiful, and that's pixel artwork, but that's such a whole different world from the pixel art of like Super Nintendo or PS1. So we're really getting away from that. But it's so weird, like, to think that this game came out right when that fad was just beginning. And to know that fad has been around for 9 freaking years is nuts. And I can do that jump again, just like it's nothing. It was a while before, like, that memory was mapped to my thumbs, believe me, but... Some progress on Haven. I'm still editing it. I'm going to record the on-screen bits tomorrow. So I might have it uploaded tomorrow, like maybe late tomorrow in the evening. Probably not, though. Expect it... if you don't see it tomorrow evening, the Haven video, expect it the next day. But yeah, I am getting close with that one. And can I just get past this guy? Nice. Oh, one thing I always liked, when I passed by there, it wasn't a W, it was L for Dr. Light. Because the story of this game is Dr. Light's robots actually go haywire. So I'm gonna fight him with just a Mega Buster. Oh yeah, this guy. It's very similar to Crash Man for Mega Man 2. Where Crash Man would jump every time you fired, this guy jumps every time you jump, so you gotta, like... Yeah, I can probably beat this guy without the Galaxy Man thing, but, another thing, back to what I was saying about the powers having a practical use to kind of, like, guide you in the direction of thinking maybe this power will be their weakness. It's almost like a puzzle game in that aspect, but, yeah, the Black Hole Bomb is about sucking objects away, and Jewel Man surrounds himself in 4 jewels, you know, so think like, okay, we can suck those objects away, and that's exactly what his weakness is. So I just wanted to show you guys that, and I'll just go back to seeing if I can just beat him with a Mega Buster. Thing, though, is, they fly at you if you shoot them, which is really annoying. He's gonna throw them at me now. And I almost got him, and I'm almost dead. I got him. Nice. Yeah, I really like that fight. That one's really, really fun, just because you're doing these little hops to get him to jump over you, instead of the opposite, which normally happens. You gotta jump over the boss. And I think that's really cool. And I didn't like it as much as Crash Man. I thought Crash Man, he would jump whenever you shot, so there's kind of like a level of strategy there, like, okay, my input, I can control when he jumps. And I just thought it was annoying in that game, because you're trying to shoot him. But when it's something like jump, like, because the purpose of the game is to get the bullets into the enemy, and I can't really do that if he's, like, if I'm trying to use that input to trigger his jumping rather than hitting him. So I think mapping it to jump was a much better idea, because then I can concentrate on shooting him as a completely separate entity from making him jump. If that makes any sense, but yeah, I think that was a much better design. And it's funny, because they're reusing an idea that's, like, it was, like, 20, maybe 30, yeah, 20-something years old at that point, but just in a, like, a slightly different way that just made it, like, fresh and way, way better. So, who do we just beat? Jewel Man? Oh, who does he kill? I don't know. I don't even know what his power is. I can't remember. Sparkman has that, like, sparky thing that clings to the walls and goes away. I think you shoot 2 at once. Concrete Man has those. Galaxy Man has the... I'm just trying to remember what everyone's power is. What's Jewel Man's power? I don't even know. That might be, like, the one I never used, because Hornet Man, he has the Search Hornet. Mega Man has, like, that, the Fire Blast. I think you charge it up? Maybe? Maybe. Tornado Man has the, like, the screen-clearing move tornadoes that you also need to use to raise some platforms in the Wily stages, which I also thought was really cool. But, I don't know. Who's Jewel Man kill? Okay, Tornado Man killed Mega Man. I think Mega Man killed Hornet Man. So I'm gonna go with Tornado Man. Tornado Man has such a good stage. Oh, I can say that about every stage, because I love every stage in this game. Like, what stage isn't good in this game? I remember this being one of the hardest stages on Superhero Mode. My friend Robbie used to play that back in high school, and this was the one he couldn't beat. But I love these guys. You can pop their balloons. They go whoosh. I love that so much. It's so cool. And these platforms are really cool too. You'll start like twisting, and you gotta jump when you're on top of it, because if you press the jump button when you're underneath it, he'll fall. And you can, I'm pretty sure you can shoot just the heads of those guys without popping the balloon and kill them that way, without making them fly at you. One thing I would always do is just kind of hop on these things. That's kind of the best way of handling this, I find. just because it's hard to get the timing right. Because you need a moment of time where you're going to be able to jump. Except times like that when you got to go underneath a spike, which is super cool. But yeah, these platforms are super fun. And I feel like this screen does them justice. Like, that screen's I think that screen's just long enough to kind of, like, take that gimmick, make, like, some fun platforming with it before it gets, like, too stale. And then there's, like, ice for some reason. I always was, like, weirded out by this. Why is there ice in a wind stage? But, I mean, where else are they gonna put ice in this game, I guess? There's no, like, ice dude. Oh, here's where the, oh, what are their names? They got blasters and shields. Forget what they're called. One thing I love about the ice physics in this game is, like, look at this. They start and you're like, oh, you're kind of slow to a run. But if you just, like, jump and run, you're just full speed. That's what I always do. So, like, when I'm on the ice, I'm doing a lot of jumps to kind of better control my momentum. Yeah, these guys. Check it out. I think you can get the Mega Buster past their shield. If you get, like, 1 pixel on the ledge there, you can get to a position where you're not taking damage, and when Mega Man shoots, his Mega Buster, like, kind of goes out a little further than his shield, and then your bullets just hit him. I always wondered if that was, like, intentional or not. Let's see if I can try and do it here. No, I'm not going far enough. Yeah, like that. I love that so much. And we're gonna use a rush coil. Get this right here. Bada boom. What's the goal of this stream? The goal is to entertain. I don't know. Do I need a goal? This part, like, I hated this part when I first played it, but now that I kind of, like, know where you can land and where you can't, it's like, I kind of like it. I grew to appreciate it. Because I don't think the rain affects you when you're on the ground, but it does when you jump. And I think Toadman's stage in Mega Man 4 had a similar gimmick, I think. Shit. Yeah, I didn't quite do that. Oh, anyone ever discovered the supposed secret ending? Are you talking about the one in Endless Mode where, like, the guys that made the game are like, yeah, there's a secret in Endless Mode, and no one has ever found it even to this day? I remember Game Trailers did an episode of Pop Fiction on that, and no one could even do it. Have I played Proto Man mode? No, I've never played Proto Man mode in this game, actually. Because for those that didn't hear it earlier, I said that, I love this game. I beat it like a million times, but I never bought any of the DLC. I only ever bought the superhero mode difficulty, just because I wanted to see if I could beat it, and I did. I didn't find it was, like, too hard. I honestly found Mega Man 10's hard mode way harder than that. But yeah, I've never played as Proto Man in this game, but I have played Proto Man in 10, because that game just comes with them. Though, there was DLC to play as Bass in 10, and the collection does come with that. Oh, actually, you know what? You can skip this whole segment by doing this. I hope he stays there long enough for me to... Whee! Oh, there wasn't even that much further. Wasn't even that much further. And this part's interesting, because now you're going with the rain, so you'll jump further. Yeah, so it only affects you when you're in the air, so you can, like, kind of do these little speed boosts by jumping. Oh, so 2 shots take out those umbrella guys. You gotta go, like, to get them. Oh! I didn't think I was gonna get back to that platform. I'm not gonna bother with that screw because it's just gonna kill me. No! Okay, I thought I was gonna die. Who's my favorite Robot Master? Man, I don't know. I really like I really like Nitro Man, Mega Man 10, of course, obviously. But you guys probably expected an answer like that. Not just because his name's Nitro, but, like, because I really like his design. He's kind of like a motorcycle robot master, and I think that's cool. I also really like Nitro Man's stage. I'm gonna die. No! I better not have got game over. Okay, good. I was about to, like, just quit playing because that was a game over. How many lives? 0, okay. I don't know what his weakness is the thing. I want to say it's pinball, anyway. I think it's this one. I don't know. At least I remember what it is now. It's the Leaf Shield, except better. No, that's not it. Is it P-Ball? Yeah, that would be it. Bada boom! Who else do I really like? Let me try to think of some of the older ones. I really like... Oh, Pharaoh Man. Pharaoh Man is one of my favorite ones. If you've watched my Sphinx video, you know that I really like Egyptian mythology, and anything like that references to it, I just love it. So like Pharaoh Man, I love his design, I love his power, he's the one where it's like a charge shot, but it builds like this solar energy above you, and then you fire it out. I think that's, am I thinking Solar Man from Mega Man 10? But yeah, his power is something like that, and it's really cool. It's just like I like his design, I like his power a lot, and yeah, Pharaoh Man, Mega Man 4, that's definitely one of my favorites. How do I go back? Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, I just select back, and just pressing circle wasn't cutting it. Okay, so we can do either Mega Man or Magma Man. Magma Man. Magma Man 9. Or Hornet Man. I think Magma Man kills Hornet Man. So, yeah. What about Woodman? He's okay. Airman's cool. I like Airman a lot. Oh, this is the stage that we started on. And I'm just swinging on by this time until I get there, of course. Let's see if I can beat this level as quickly as I can, because you guys already watched me play this one and then fucking die to death. And I got no lives, so hopefully I can do it without dying, and hopefully I can beat Magma Man without dying. But I have his weakness. I know his weakness is Tornado Man. Another example of a practical use. Oh, I'll get to that in a second. I'll show you guys this. You can freeze those. That's cool. And if you get them low enough... Shit. I'm gonna waste all this. Doesn't matter if I waste all this. I don't need this. You get it low enough, you can jump on it! Whee! It's just like a little fun thing you can do. Very handy in the Wily stages. You kind of need that. I'm gonna go with the Trident. Just because they can do that! And the Mega Buster cannot do that. Mega Buster gets deflected. So I'm gonna try and save up some screws just so I can get some E-Tanks for when I fight Dr. Wily. Oh yeah, Tridents. I always use Tridents on this dragon. I find it kills him like way faster. I can never beat this guy without like getting hit. I can never quite figure out how to get past that last fireball. Are you going to play Sonic Mania? Probably. I might not get it like the day it comes out, but I do plan on getting it eventually. It does look really good, and I'm sure that game's gonna turn out fantastic. So I do want to play that one eventually, but it's not like quite on my priorities list because I've never been like a classic Sonic fan. I've more so been a fan of like the modern games, because like the first Sonic game I played was Sonic Adventure 2. You know, I'm dead. Anyway, I'm you know, I'm that generation of kid. Grew up with like the Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, did I get a 1-up? I must have. I did. Okay. Go back to the Trident. Boop. Boop. I feel like the Trident's like this game's equivalent of the Metal Man, Metal Blades. Not in the sense that they are similar powers, but in the sense that like it's your go-to weapon just for fucking destroying everything. Oh, I dropped the F-bomb on stream. No! I try not to swear, but sometimes it just comes out. I swear at work more than I should. I don't like do it around customers, but like when I'm in the back room, like, uh-oh. Speaking of work, I'm finally quitting sometime this month. So those have been wondering, may as well give a thank you to my Patreon patrons. Is that what they're called? Patrons? For making that happen. When I do quit, I'm going to make like a video, like formally announcing it. This is what you're supposed to do here. I don't need it, but I just wanted to show you guys that. Because if you don't have Concrete Man's power and you get in that crevice, I'm pretty sure you're just stick. Can I, like, get that guy? I can get that guy. Yeah! So another power that's really handy for this level. is the concrete. Just not, I mean, not even just because it freezes those big things, but you can make platforms in the lava. Alright, T-Blow. Come on, T-Blow. T-Blow gonna blow you away. Yeah, they blow away his bullets. And you never quite have enough to, like, kill him with it. So, like, gotta land, like, those last 4 shots of the Mega Buster without dying if I can get out of... That's the worst, when you get stuck inside of him, and you're trying to, like, get outside of the enemy, but their movements keep matching yours just by happenstance. I always hated that. Oh, man. Whee! But yeah, once I quit, I'm gonna be doing that Red full-time, so I'll be able to get videos out even more often. I really try to get videos out as often as I can. Sometimes I just can't do it if I'm busy doing something else that month, or, you know, personal life stuff comes up. But generally, a video... What? Oh. No, can you... Thank you. Generally, a video every 2 weeks is what I try for, and that window of time is going to get a little smaller. I'm not promising like a video every single week, but maybe like you'll probably start seeing videos more frequently, like a week and a half rather than just every 2 weeks. You know. What I plan next for 3D platforming? You can't imagine there would be much left? Oh, buddy, there's so much shit left. You wouldn't believe the stuff I get requested for. There's a game I have, excluding the stuff I mentioned earlier, like the Croc games, Chameleon Twist, the Sony platformers. There's also a game called Malice a lot of people ask me to review. I haven't looked into that one yet, but there's one called Metal Arms on the Xbox original that I actually own a copy of. I do plan on doing that one eventually. There's Mad Dash Racing for the, I think it's for the Xbox? It might be for the PS2, I don't know. I have it, but I don't have the case for it. But it's like this really bad racing game. Well, I don't know if it's really bad. I looked at gameplay, I haven't played it yet, but it doesn't look that great. It's a racing game where it's like you're on foot racing like Sonic R, but you play as like Eidos characters, and most of the characters are made up, but some of them are from other games. Like you can play as Gex, and you can play as, what was his name? Spanx, the weasel from Whiplash. Though he looks really weird in that game. His model's not the same, it's completely different. But yeah, there's so many games left to do. Tonic Trouble, that's another one. No, dude, there's lots and lots of them. I'll never run out. There's so many, I'll never run out. Nathan Denny in the chat says Super Magnetic Neo. That's another one. It's very similar to Crash Bandicoot. I played it on a demo disc. It's for the Dreamcast. If I can find a copy of Super Magnetic Neo, yeah, that is one I will definitely do eventually. But yeah, there's so many, and I get so many requests for so many of these games, and it's like, yes, I want to do all of these, but I gotta do them one at a time, and it'll be a long time before I get them all done. But yeah, just know I'll get to it eventually. It might be a year from now, might be 2 years from now, but it'll happen. Asterix and Obelix, that's another one. I know that's based on that French comic, Asterix, and yeah, it's a 3D platformer for, I think, the PS2. That's another one I get a lot of requests for. Oh, Hornet Man Stage, this is the one I don't really like. I remember this being the one I don't think there's, like, it's not that I dislike it, it's just I find it the least exciting one. Like, there's not a whole lot of, like, interesting stage gimmicks. There's just these potted plants that make these, like, homing missiles that come after you, and they're just kind of, like, annoying to deal with. Oh no, these things are fun. This stage at least has those things going for it. But other than that, I don't think this stage is, like, that great. Oh, these scissor things are kind of cool. They took me a while before I could, like, figure out how to dodge them, but I like those okay. This part you go down a bunch. Oh yeah, because okay, maybe I don't hate this stage as much as I thought I did. There's some cool stuff in it, but I think it's definitely, even still, it's definitely one of the weaker stages. Oh crap, I can't get that now. Maybe I can. Pinball! Nice. Yeah! Honestly, just a little tip for people that play this game. Hornet Man Stage is one of the ones you're going to want to do as early as possible. If you can beat him with just the Mega Buster, that's actually a good idea. because his power is the Search Hornet, and there's a lot of stages that have items kind of in areas you cannot get to, so you need to use the Search Hornet to go and retrieve them, and you'll get like lots of 1-ups, and I think there's some E-tanks you can get, and it's just, it's a really good investment. Whee! And then this boss is kind of fun. Hello? Because you got to keep going around the circle, and I think that's kind of fun. I was focusing more on shooting him than I was not dying, and that is why everyone's bad at Bomberman. Because when a lot of people play Bomberman, they focus more on trying to explode their opponent. Explode? They try more so to blow up their opponent than they do to not accidentally kill themselves. And nice, 1-up. That's just what I need. The key to winning at Bomberman is focus more on staying alive than trying to beat your opponents, because you're probably going to win by them killing themselves. I may as well get that, there's nothing stopping me. 17 deaths, I've died 17 times, alright. That's not too bad. And I see those scissor things coming, I didn't get hit by it this time. Whee! Yeah, because they had, someone in the chat says, who wants this game on 3DS? Because they had the first Legacy Collection on 3DS, didn't they? Oh, I already got that. But I don't think they're going to put it on 3DS, because apparently PS1 emulation is not very possible on the 3DS. At least, like, I don't know, maybe Homebrew can do it, but Capcom hasn't figured it out. And this game has Mega Man 8 in it, which was a PS1 game. And from what I hear, that's where the problems are in porting Mega Man 8 to 3DS, so then they just said, forget it, we're not doing it. However, I really hope they do put this on the Switch. Honestly, I would buy it again if it were on the Switch, just to have Mega Man 9 on a portable system. Because Mega Man 9, I've said this a couple of times already, but I'll say it again, Mega Man 9, this is one of my favorite games ever made. It is probably my favorite, I think it is my favorite side-scroller ever made. Oh, I don't know. That just boils down to whether or not I like it more than Mario Bros. 3. Which, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I'd have to put a lot of thought into that. Maybe someday, if I get, like, a trillion subscribers, I'll do, like, my top 10 favorite games ever. This game would be on that list. It is within my top 10 favorite games ever. And so is Mario Bros. 3. I played so much Mario Bros. 3 growing up. Because the first console I had was an NES, because when I was born, my dad just had an NES. I was born in the generation that kind of was past that. My generation more so grew up with the tail end of N64, and the GameCube is what I really grew up with. But I did play NES here and there, even though I had an N64 growing up. That was the first console, like, that was mine. If I get that 1-up, I'm going to walk back to the right, and that dude's going to respawn. And I gotta deal with these flowers, too. Oh, that's... Okay, that was a lot easier to get by than I thought it was. But yeah, despite kind of growing up more so with the N64 and GameCube, I still had an NES, and Mario Bros. 3 was the game I would always go back to. My friend Dylan and I would play the 2-player mode. We would just beat that game all the time. Now, this is another boss you would think to use the Black Hole Bomb, because it can suck up the Hornets, but I don't think it does anything to him. Yeah, it just does 1 damage, which is unfortunate because it's very effective on the Hornets. So instead, I'm pretty sure you need the Jewel Satellite, because that defends you from the, I love this because you can just, if you can just stand by him, you can just spam it. And I'm already out, and that wasn't his weakness. Oh, it's the, no, what am I saying? It's the bazooka. Okay, another, that's interesting, because there's multiple things you might think to use that are effective on this boss, so that kind of makes it even trickier, but the perfect thing is the Magma Bazooka, because it has a 3-way spread shot that, like, perfectly lines up with those Hornets. Like, one shot, they're all dead. Boom. And that's perfect. And that hardly uses any, like, look at that, I'm hardly using any energy. Every 2 shots gets you one bar gone. Man, it's awesome. Who doesn't use boss weakness order in Mega Man games? I would be doing it right now if I were a little more familiar with this game. Because again, this is one of my favorite games. I've beaten it like a billion times, but I haven't played this in like 3 or 4 years. So I'm a little rusty right now. So I'm quite not ready to do like a no-buster run right off the bat. But, you know, still good enough to plow through this game in less than 2 hours. It's only been an hour 15 minutes, and we're already done all the Robot Masters. Alright, so now I'm going to buy a bunch of E-Tanks for the Wily stages. I may as well skip the story scenes in case, like, someone hasn't played this game and they want to experience the story for themselves. This game actually has a story. There's, like, cutscenes and stuff, and it's cool. There's a lot of really nice, full-screen pixel art. Oh, that's a life. I don't want a life. I don't want a life. I ain't got no life. I just play video games all day. Yeah, and I edit videos all day. Editing Nitro-Rad videos takes so long, you wouldn't believe. Like, 3 days straight of editing. Speaking of editing, the Haven video is going to be longer than most videos. Recently, I've been kind of... I used to do, like, longer videos a lot. They would kind of go up to, like, 25 minutes. But I feel like people are less likely to watch it if it's longer. So I feel like between 15, 18 minutes is what I've been going for lately with the platforming games. But there's just so much to say about Haven. It's definitely going to be over the 20-minute mark. I'd say probably between 20 and 25 minutes is what Haven's going to be. So if anyone likes longer videos, it's good news for you. But if people like shorter videos, I guess it's bad news for you. So sorry. I don't really need that. What is this? This is a shock guard. Protect you, make contact with spikes. Right. Nah, I'm not going to bother. Alright. Let's get Beat, though, just because I'd like, never use him. Yeah. So if I fall in a hole, I think he'll save me, but like once. Now, what I love about the Wily stage... Oh god, that sound. Oh my god. I know it's such a joke to joke about how annoying that sound is, but it is genuinely annoying. Did someone ask how much this was? I think in the States it's $19.99, and in Canada it's $29.99. That's what I paid for it, $29.99. So I can say it's that much in Canada. It might be $24.99 in the States. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, the first Wily stage theme is so good. I love it. Yes, Paper Dawn. The sky color is so good. I love that, you know, you ever hear the saying, blue sky at night, sailor's delight? It's like that kind of sunset where the sky is blue and it just looks beautiful. Or purple sky at night, sailor's delight, something like that. But yeah, the purple sky. Oh, that requires 2. Okay, unless I use the trident, then I can just take him out and... One hit! Oh, yeah, and then they're throwing, like, combinations of enemies that you didn't have to deal with together before, and I like that a lot. Because it's like, I know the behavior and how to deal with these enemies, but now they're, like, combined in a way that I haven't done before. And I never knew that trident would go right through that guy's shield. Wow. There's so much harder to deal with if you don't know that, I guess. The next one I'll do without it, so I can show you guys. Oh, why'd I put that away? I still need that. I think if you jump when it's, going... Can I jump higher? Yeah, you do. That's cool. So, like, kind of press both buttons together, you can jump and use it at the same time. That's real cool. Oh yeah, then it starts like there's lightning, and that's like so cool. Okay, so you shoot him and he wakes up, and then he like puts the shield down, and he starts firing like lobbing shots at you. So that guy's not too bad, but this guy... Oh, really? Okay, huh? What? Yeah, that's right. The only way to make his shield go down is if he's like within close proximity of you. So you have to like shoot him and then like jump over to him and then try and get some shots off on him. He's easier to dodge like the projectiles he shoots at you though, because he's further away, you have more reaction time. Got it. Yeah, I know, like I said, the first guy I beat with a trident, but I wanted to show you guys the strategy for beating those guys if you're not using the trident. And I gotta fight the dragon guy again, which I will use the trident for. Again, trident's kind of like the metal blades. It's just like that OP weapon that's just super good at plowing through everything. Doesn't fire in 8 directions though, but it's still good. Yeah. Oh, right, Black Hole Bomb and Dragon. I think you fight another one, maybe? Maybe not. Can I get up there? No. How do you get that? Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. Hornet Chaser. Like I said, it's really good to get that one early on because there's a lot of items like that. And like... Oh, Hornet Chaser is also really good for these guys. Which makes them really good for Plugman stage. Because remember, if you were watching long enough to see me play the Plugman stage, there's a lot of times when, like, those guys were in positions I couldn't shoot with the Mega Buster. That and the Jewel Satellite is also really good for dealing with those guys. See, again, this is like the first Mega Man game. I think every power is just really good. And I really like that they make you use some of them, and I didn't do that fast enough. But yeah, this situation, the only way to get up is by using the concrete power to freeze those things. So it becomes like, it goes from this handy, cool thing you can do in Mega Man stage to this thing that you have to take advantage of. And I think that's really, really cool. Again, like, every power-up is helpful. It's practically useful, and you need them all to beat the game. I mean, like, of course, you need to get them all to beat the game, but you have to use most of them to beat this game, and I really like that. There we go, that's what you're supposed to do. Which ladder do I want to go up? I don't know. Come on! Okay. Oh, no, but haha, you can just cheat and do this. Or not. Maybe they can't get E-Tanks. Shit, I thought they could. Mega Man 10 isn't that bad? Yeah, no, I don't think 10's that bad either. I really like 10. It's definitely nowhere near as good as this game. Again, like, it doesn't have those practical uses of the power-ups that you need to do in this game. And it also doesn't really have that, like, puzzle aspect of puzzle to, like, the bosses as much as Mega Man 9 did. Again, it kind of does. Earlier I mentioned, the Chill Spike and Nitro Man, the way you're supposed to figure that out, like, think of it as, like, a tire spike, which is cool. But, like, it definitely nowhere near as much as this game. I think, like, from top to bottom, this is just such a well-polished, well-designed game. And I think it's, like, I think it is the best Mega Man game. I think it blows, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 all out of the water. I know there's people that, like 2 better, but, like, nah, man, this is the one. This is the Mega Man game. And I'm all out of those, so I'm not gonna bother. Can you do this? No, you can't. In Mega Man 2, you can mash the pause button to, like, kind of make Mega Man do that blip thing and kind of float over a couple pixels, and that was really helpful for going a little further, but I guess you can't do that in this game. Oh, and here we go. We're combining stage gimmicks from, like, Galaxy Man stage and Jewel Man stage, and that's super cool. Oh. Wow. I'm glad I've helped you through school, Yokomari. Your name scrolled up before I could try to pronounce it, but I'm glad you enjoyed my content. I'm glad that it helps you out. It means a lot to me. I'm gonna use these Hornet Chasers on these these Hornets. Gotta do some pollination. Yeah, I know that was lame and it's not even really working. That's what you get for, like, saying a joke so painfully bad. The enemies are just like, really? Okay, no, we're not dying. Fuck you. Oh, there's Death Bomb number 2. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it! Oh, here we go. And I'll just annihilate this guy with the tridents, because... He's dead. And here we have the first... Oh, is this the Blob Devil? I don't know if his name is the Blob Devil. Oh, this boss. Okay. Don't really like this boss. Just because I find it, like, really stressful. Because you gotta... Any boss where it's like, oh, I gotta mash the thing. It's like a struggle to keep them all away. It's like... It just feels like maintenance, you know? And I don't like it. Mega Man 2 has a boss that's, like, absolutely terrible. I think it's one of the Wily stage bosses where you have to use the crash bombs in the perfect order or you're just dead. No, 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 no. Okay. I just hate these red guys. I try to take them out when I can because they really blast that thing towards you. I don't even know what happens, like, if it gets all the way there. I think you just can't, like... Oh, I think, if it gets all the way there, they launch off, like, a bunch of shots that, like, home towards you. I think that's what happens. And obviously you don't want that. But you don't even have to, like, take them all out. Well, yeah, you do. There's just a point when they stop respawning. Yeah, there it is. When the health meter on the left there, to the right of my health meter. I even like how Mega Man flickers through to, like, create that fake transparency the same way the NES did. I love that. Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. It's not, again, it's not like a terrible boss fight, but it's just so stressful, and it just destroys your thumb, the amount you have to mash that button. And I think this boss fight is definitely the game's hugest low point. Again, it's not terrible. It's definitely nowhere near as bad as that awful Mega Man 2 boss in that game's Wily stage, but yeah, that one's pretty bad. Oh yeah, that's some music that I like a lot. And what can use some tridents, definitely. Yeah, and what else? I don't think I'll need the concrete shot. I should probably Hornet, yeah. Yeah, I waited too long. There's like, most people that played Mega Man as long as me, like, you just played these games so much that you know, like, the exact second those guys jump up or pop up, you know, like, exactly when you gotta, like, fire that one shot, like, boom. Oh yeah, these. Oh yeah, this is what I always do. Like, I hate this platforming section right here, just because it's hard to get across as it is, and then you also have those things. So I just do that. You have to jump off the platform and make him land when you're coming back towards it, so he'll land on the platform and not like fall off of it. But yeah. So there's two ways of doing this. You can use Rush Jet to go to the right, and I'm gonna try it. I'm probably gonna die. Or you can use whatever blows that up. I don't know what blows that up. Oh, that wasn't as hard as I remembered it. You can also do the same here. Oh yeah, these guys are like put in these fake platforms, so you gotta remember like where the fake platforms are. And then of course you need Rush Coil again. Oh, I hate this. There we go. Now it was at the very end, they gotta jump! I think you can use Hornet Chaser to get rid of these guys, actually. Yeah. Oh, they even bring the item back to you. Yeah, so Hornet Chaser is good because sometimes you can take them out before they put the fake platform down. Yeah, see that there is fake. See, the platforms in this screen really don't matter, but I think it's more so to be like, yeah, we're gonna show you what these guys do. Yeah, so I got rid of those ones before we could, like, make any ones that are really gonna be a problem. Okay. Have I played Poi? Yeah, I played a little bit of it. Fuck this jump here. I always do this just to be safe, because I always mess up. And then, and Bazooka might be good for this. Wait, can you charge this? I didn't know you could charge this. Maybe I did. I don't remember you being able to charge this. And one more should do it. Or maybe another one more. Got him. Can I, like, not shoot this and not... Yeah, I can. No. Just want to go back to Mega Buster. Okay. It wasn't until... I'm surprised that they didn't go back and add this, but in Mega Man 9, or a Mega Man 10, you can use the R and L buttons to swap between your powers. Mega Man 9, you can't do that, because that was a function in Mega Man X. And they added that in Mega Man 10, and some people didn't like that, because some people felt like Really took away the feel of it being an NES game, because you wouldn't have buttons that would do that. But I thought it was okay, unless you're playing on the Wii Remote, because it's so easy to, like, accidentally bump that B button. Bump that B button! And I hated that a lot. But playing on a PS4 controller wouldn't be too bad, so... There it is. Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, the E-tanks get covered in ink if you get covered in ink too, which is strange. I don't know why I didn't shoot them. I tried to jump over them even though I didn't. Yeah, I don't really use the LNR thing either, but it is handy sometimes. How do you... I don't know what destroys these. It's not that. What is it? Oh, it's the trident, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. I didn't mean to... Okay. Nobody died. Might as well go for a soda. Nobody drowns. And nobody dies. That was what just happened. Oh, this has some terrible jumps. I'm so bad at making these jumps. I gotta... Just gotta... There it is. Shit. No, it's... I hate that jump. It's like... That is a 1 pixel jump. That is an almost pixel perfect jump. I don't know how you're supposed to... I get 4 lives. I'm pretty good for lives. But, like, I don't know how you're expected to do that. Just this one part. Just that one jump. I hate that. But we'll try it again. Yeah, you kind of gotta, like, hesitate a second, and this guy gotta go back. Yeah, like, whoa. How many E-tanks do I have? Because I bought a bunch. 4. It's not, I thought I had more than that, but I guess not. Use the concrete thing? That's a good idea. I don't have any, though. I think there was a recharge thing. Yeah, I'll get the recharge thing. I like how even the color palette of the recharge things, like, change. Alright, let's try this again. I can do it. Where do we get the ideas for the sketch comedy videos? Oh, buddy, I wish I could tell you that. We just have very strange brains. The really weird ones Alex comes up with, a lot of times they're based on, like, a weird dream he's had. Like, if you watch Pikmin Primates, that's based on a dream Alex had. It's funny, because the dream wasn't what happened in the video. The dream was that we were making the video, and that was the video. So how do I go down and get that? I gotta go down... Wait? Oh, I see. Okay, and I'm gonna... I'll stay with Mega Buster so I can fight these fish. Yeah, I remember figuring this out at one point, but I completely forgot about it. So, whoever said that in the chat, the concrete thing, thank you, though. Thank you! I wouldn't have remembered this. Come on. How do you do it? Maybe you can't do this. I thought you could. Oh, I'm out. Well, I fucked that up. Hey, I made the jump anyway! So whatever. It's all good. I almost didn't make that one. I don't know what you wanted me to do with the concrete shot, but I'm sure it wasn't that. I'm sure there's something you can do that I'm just being stupid and didn't do right, but yeah. I was thinking you can make a platform to land on, but I guess not. I thought I remembered you being able to do that, but I guess I'm remembering wrong. I remember doing something with a concrete shot there. Maybe I'm thinking of a different jump. Might be thinking of a different Mega Man game, honestly. It's easy to get them mixed up because, like, Mega Man is the same sprite in every single Mega Man game, other than, like, 7 and 8. Ooh, 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 yeah. Now I think there's like the lobster. Is this the game with the lobster? Is that 10? The lobster tank thing? Is that this game? Or no, it's like this fish thing, this floating fish thing. It's like a big fish. Yeah, this is it. It's like a fish thing. I'm doing a real bad job. Oh my god. I hate the homing things. Like, enemies that are in the air, I can shoot, like, no problem. But the second they follow you, it's like, this sucks. Okay, almost got him. I know he's got 2 more phases to him. How many lives? 3. I don't want to use my E-Tank quite yet, but I mean, I'm gonna die in 1 hit. And I hate this part, because you gotta, like... You gotta jump, but not too high, because you can't hit those spikes. So I don't even jump when it's lower, because I don't want to... I guess I could do, like, the little hops, but I'm always afraid I'm gonna... Yeah, see, there it is. Have I played any of the Legacy of Kain games? No, but my friend Alex loves that series. That's a series I kind of wanted to try myself. I know, the original ones are on PS1 and there's PS2 one, but I think the PS1 ones are also in Dreamcast. Soul Reaver, I think, is on Dreamcast and PS1. I know they made that, like, spin-off MMO or something called Nosgoth, and, like, all that did was piss off Legacy of Kain fans, because they're like, this is not Legacy of Kain. Why would you make this in a Legacy of Kain game? You know, I felt that, like, some video games I like. Why would you make this, but not like a real one? You know, a lot of Metroid fans felt that with Federation Force. Why are you counting my deaths? Why does that matter? It's a Mega Man game, of course I'm gonna die a bunch. Especially when I haven't played it in so long. Yeah, Paper Mario's like that. Not quite, because it's not like, why would you make this bad game? More so like Nosgoth and Federation Force is like, why would you make this spin-off when you haven't made an actual one in like forever, you know? But I feel that with Paper Mario. It's like, why can't I have a good Paper Mario? Do I like the Dreamcast more than the PS1? If a PS1 game has a Dreamcast version, I'd like to play that version more, just because it'll look better, you know? Don't you use the B-bomb? Because I know it sucks those up. I don't know if it damages them. It didn't get close enough to him. I think you can, yeah, you can get it twice with them if you time it well enough. Yeah, that's not gonna hit him again. Oh, I'm out of it. I'm gonna try the Trident. That might do more damage. Oh, that does a shit ton of damage. Wow, why was I not using this? What am I streaming on? The PS4. PS4 streaming is what this looks like. There's a picture of Okami at the top right, or Amaterasu. Because I know if I say it's Okami, there's going to be people in the chat that correct me. But yeah, that's why there's a picture of Okami at the top right, because that's my PSN avatar. It's just been that forever. It's one day I had like 70 cents left on my account, and I was like, I'll just buy an Okami avatar, whatever. This is the stage that I think has one of the coolest stage gimmicks in any Mega Man game, and you'll see it in a second. It's the one where you're like slowly rising, and you gotta like shoot left and right to like build momentum. Yeah, this. Yeah, because there's like set levels that's like going kind of fast, or like going slow, going faster, 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 and so you get into like a groove where you know exactly how many shots you need when it stops, to make yourself stop. So this is the part I don't know how you would beat to get that achievement, because there's an achievement in the original Mega Man 9 Don't miss with the Mega Buster once and finish the game. I don't know how you would do this part. I guess you would have to, like, know the perfect way up. But the thing is, if you mess up, then you gotta do the whole game over. Oh my god. This sucks. Get out of here. Oh, there's another one. Die. Okay, cool. And, saw that coming a mile away. Happens to the best of us. Oops. But yeah. I really like those parts where you're, like, floating up, and you gotta use the Mega Buster. It's super cool. I'm trying to get owned by those crystal things next time. Am I doing more Yume Nikki fan game videos? I'll probably do some more eventually. I guess you just have to take damage to get up there to do it without shooting your Mega Buster. Yeah, I'll probably do more Yume Nikki fan games eventually. There's no more I really know about that are noteworthy enough to, like, do videos on at the moment. But I'm sure that'll change with time. So, it's bound to happen. There we go. Whee! Alright. Will I get to the Tomb Raider series? No! Why would I review Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider is, like, so far removed from the kind of games I do. I guess it's kind of like an adventure game, kind of a platformer, but, like, no, I really don't want to play the Tomb Raider games. I really don't care about that series. I tried playing the reboot, the one that was on PS3 and 360, and I didn't really like it. I just thought it was, like, shitty or Uncharted. I mean, I guess it was good, but, like, I don't know. Wasn't feeling it. Crap, I died. Okay. I didn't lose very much progress. Lisa the Clueless, yes, that's the one where you play as the fish guy. Last I heard, it's only a demo, and the full game is coming out very soon. It might be out now, I don't know. But, gotta kind of go into that one. Oh, no, it's the next one. Yeah, Lisa the Clueless. I will get to that. Probably right after Haven. Don't worry, I got you guys covered. Oh shit, you're the man who made the game in here, Clockwork Calvin, hello. Is the game done? Because I will play it when it's done. Because last I heard there was just a demo for it, and I don't want to, like, play it and do video until game all done, and what am I doing? No, I don't know how I keep accidentally hitting that. But it's really annoying. I like how Mega Man's mouth is open when he's, like, in the jumping position. But it just looks like he can't close it, because he's floating on up. He's just so confused. His jaw's dropped. Doesn't know what to make of this, the gravity shit. Thank you, Carlo. Glad you enjoyed the video. The Silent Hill videos are actually the videos I get the most shitty comments on, because there's, like, a lot of people with very strong opinions about Silent Hill. And there's a lot of people that shit all over my opinions a lot. Especially the Silent Hill Downpour video. Like, people keep telling me to watch some, like, 2-hour-long video by a guy named Twin Perfect being like, yeah, this guy's opinion's right. Watch this video and find out that you're fucking wrong. And I'm like, can I not have my own opinion? Like, opinions aren't wrong. I even said the game is, like, not well made, but I like the story. And a lot of people point out the, like, inconsistencies in the story, like, being like, yeah, well, the different endings change the outcome of what happened previously. And, like, I agree with that. Sure, yeah, that's fucking stupid. But, I mean, like, if you ignore those bad endings, then the story is good. You know what I mean? Like, sure, like, if you take into account these alternate endings, they make, like, the story not make sense. If you're with that ending. I only really consider the good ending when I'm thinking about how much I like a game, you know? If the endings range from, like, good to bad, if it's not something like Silent Hill 2, where, like, the endings are like, no! What the fuck? Why would you do that, you piece of shit fucking video game? Why would they do that? Why would they put that guy right there? There's no way anybody could ever possibly react to that! That's such a dick move! I completely forgot about that! Anyway, this time I'll be prepared for that. Anyway, what were we talking about? Downpour. Yeah, no, like, I like that game a lot. I'm not gonna, I don't know. Yeah, people keep telling me to watch some 2-hour-long video explaining why my opinion's wrong. It's like, why would I do that? If you had a video with, like, an opinion on something, nice, I even killed him. Yeah, that revenge, motherfucker! Here's the fake power-ups. These things are fake one-ups. These things are all over the place in superhero difficulty. Like, almost every one-up in the game is replaced with one of those fake one-ups. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. I think, like, see, the thing I don't think people realize about differentiating opinions is, like, it's cool to have an opinion that's different, and I'm always open to, like, listen to people's opinions because I think it's interesting what people think. But if you're only reciting your opinion to disprove someone's in a disrespectful, condescending manner, fuck no, I don't want to listen to you, you know? I have friends that I don't agree with on stuff all the time. I have friends that love the Dark Souls games, and I hate the Dark Souls games. And I explain to them why I don't like it, and they explain to me why they do like it. And it's like an interesting conversation. Neither one of us is trying to prove the other one wrong, you know? And they'll make a point. They're like, I like it for this, and it's a reason that I don't like about games, and they explain why they like it. And then it's not a matter of you're wrong and I'm right. Then it's a matter of like, oh, that's interesting. That's cool that, like, it's interesting that you kind of prefer that and I don't. You know what I mean? I think people need to stop reciting opinions in order to disprove others and instead just have genuine conversation. I feel like that has been lost completely on the internet. And anyway, here's the Blob Devil. I don't know if he's actually called the Blob Devil. I'm just gonna... Yeah, okay, you don't jump on that one. Right. This is probably one of the most tedious Mega Man bosses, and that's... Yes, I like Neo. I love Neo. The thing is, I find Neo... Okay, I'll probably piss off a lot of people saying I don't like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is like a medieval game that's very slow-paced, and I do not like slow-paced games, and I do not like medieval games that much. That's kind of a big reason why I don't like the Elder Scrolls games. I'm just so done with medieval settings and, like, Norse kind of, like, lore and stuff. I don't even know if, like, those games are Norse. Fucking... But, like, Norse mythology or whatever. But the thing about Neo, it, like, takes that same kind of new genre that the Souls games have created and puts it in a setting I love way more. You know, feudal Japan, yokai mythology, I love that kind of stuff. And it's got, like, that faster paced kind of combat I'd like to see in hack and slash games I like, more like Metal Gear Rising or whatever. And that's why I like Neo and I don't like Dark Souls. I think Dark Souls is, like, a great foundation for a game that I could maybe like, but it's just, like, I just don't like the setting, I don't like the pacing, whatever, you know? But again, like, Neo just does it in a way that I do like it. If that makes any sense. Some people have been telling me to try Bloodborne, and I do want to try Bloodborne sometimes, because I feel like I might like that one. I hear it is, like, faster paced than the Souls games. My friend has it. At some point, I'm gonna lend my friend Neo, and he's gonna lend me Bloodborne, but I got way too much on my plate right now to worry about that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm doing this. B-Bomb is what you want to use for this, I'm pretty sure. I think. I might be wrong, but I think you use this. When's he gonna do it? Who's he gonna do it? Is he gonna go? Go, go, go. Tail end of it. Got him with the tail end of it. Oh my god. One more hit and I'm dead, so I'm just gonna use an tank. Whatever. Do I have any opinions on the Spyro GBA games? Oh, my little sister had Attack of the Rhinox, or is it Attack of the Riptox, or something like that? And I didn't like it at all. It was like one of the isometric platforming games, and I didn't like it. I just thought it was just like really... I thought it was so like... I couldn't figure out what to do. That's why I didn't like it. But I was also really young. So, I don't know. I might have a different opinion now because I'm an adult that can probably figure out where to go. Yeah, this boss is like a homage to the Yellow Devil. That's why I call it the Blob Devil. Because he's like, he's a blob, but he's a devil boss. And it takes so long to beat. Because you only have such a small window of time, like when that core thing goes by to hit it. Unless you use the black hole bombs, and then it takes out a chunk of health each time. Instead of the first time I played this, I hated this because it just took me so freaking long to do. Got him. One more will do it. And then 2 more. Bada boom. Jello Devil. That's really good. Storm Dragon Z. That's really good. I appreciate that. That's what I'm gonna tell. I can't talk today. That's what happens when I... See, I find days I work, I can't speak properly, because I work a cashier, right? And I'm saying the same things all day. I say, how's it going? Do you have an Optimum card? Have a good day. And I'm just saying those same 3 things over and over and over, that it becomes hard to say actual sentences later in the day, so that's why I've been fumbling over my words today. But, yeah, Jello Devil, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Thank you. I don't know if you came up with that, I'm impressed. That is hilarious. And here's another area you need to use the concrete. The concrete is very helpful in this, and I messed that up. There we go. I think it is a Mega Man, I'm guessing by MMZ you mean Mega Man 0? Yeah, I do believe... I actually beat every Mega Man 0 game. I had the Mega Man 0 collection for the DS back when that came out. Because I always wanted to play those games, and I never did until, like, that came out. And didn't like them that much. The gameplay was fun, but I don't know, it just felt really lifeless to me, you know? It just didn't have that, like, smart and, like, well-thought-out level design that, like, the Mega Man X games had. What do I... Oh, I know what to do. Frickin' Stinkeroni. Stinkeroni pizza, hey! And there's a 1-up I can get with the Hornet Chaser, whee! Cool. Do I have a personal favorite video I've made? If you're talking Nitro Rad, probably I really like the 100 things we like about Sonic Adventure. I did that with Brady. That was a lot of fun to make. Because we sat down and we played through the whole game all over again together. And we were writing down things. So I have fond memories with that one. Oh, this is the final charade. I have to fight all the bosses again. I completely forgot about this. This is just a thing in every Mega Man game. Do I plan on playing Hellblade? Is that new, like, it's like a $30, almost like it's an indie game. It's only made by 20 people, but it has really good graphics, like AAA graphics. I don't think that game looks very fun. At least not to me. I don't like that kind of game where it's like sword combat. I haven't even really seen that much gameplay of it. I don't know. No, I don't plan on playing it. Plus in God of War 4, like the new Uncharted-esque looking one with like all the cinematic shit. I think the new God of War looks really cool. I'll probably get that one. Who am I even... Plugman. What's Plugman's weakness? I don't remember. Okay, let's go through it all. It's not Trident because that's Concrete Man. That is his, so it's not that. Concrete Shots for Galaxy Man. Bazookas for Hornet Man. Hornet Chasers for Splash Woman. B-Bomb is for... Who is the B-Bomb for? It might be the B-Bomb. It's not the B-Bomb. Have I played Nier Automata? Yeah, that game's sick. I beat it with 2B, and I got halfway through the 9S campaign. I didn't finish it, but I'm planning on going back to finish it. What is this? Is it Satellite? No, because that was someone else's. Or was it? I don't remember. What's his weakness? Let's try the P-ball. See if that even does nothing to him. It doesn't. This boss is Plugman. If you want to know that, so you can look it up. Don't. T-blow. No, that's for Mega Man. Maybe it's the Hornet Chaser. No, it's not the Hornet Chaser. Was it the satellite? Yeah, it was a satellite. Right, because I tried the satellite on someone else that I thought it was, and it wasn't the satellite. That's what it is. Yeah, I played a little bit of Hey Pikmin. I haven't played a whole lot of it. I've been really, like, put off of it because I don't have a new 3DS. I only have the original 3DS, and it runs like poop on the original 3DS. It's still playable, but there's times when it's like 15 frames per second. It's like, this sucks. What was his weakness? I don't remember. Was it P-ball? I think it was. Yeah, it is. Because he just stays on the ground, and like no matter what, you can just like put him on the ground. Oh, or not. Oh yeah, then you can be like. I'm gonna get you. Oh wait. Oh, it went all the way around and got him. It's cool. The only Devil May Cry game I played was Devil May Cry 4, and I didn't really like it. I thought it was a really cool game, but I just don't really like that kind of game. I'm not a huge fan of like combo making, like gotta make a big combo hack and slash. Like the only ones of those games I really like is Metal Gear Rising, and I guess Nier Automata is like a hack and slash RPG mashup, and I like that game. But I'm not like huge into the hack and slash genre. I don't know, Devil May Cry, I just didn't really like it that much. What was Hornet Man's, again? Right, the Magma Bazooka. That was quick fast. That was a quick fast. And what was yours? B-bomb. Yeah, you can get him with it like twice. Even got him with it 3 times. Oh, I'm about to B-bomb. Ooh. Ooh. You did. How about Chaos Legion? I've never heard of that. Have I played Persona 5? Buddy, I've been playing Persona 5 for months. I typically try to stay, like these days I stay the fuck away from long-ass RPGs. The only really long RPGs I've played in like the past years was Xenoblade X I really liked. I had over 100 hours when I was done with that. And I've been playing the hell out of Persona 5 because I love, I can't say I'm a fan of the Persona series because I've never played one. I've never played either of the 2 duology. And I almost beat 3. I got like pretty close to the end of 3. I got to the Hanged Man boss before like kind of stopping. I kind of fell off of Persona 3. Thought Persona 3 was really good, but I wasn't huge into it. I wasn't feeling it by the end. But then I got Persona 4 and I liked it way more. I loved Persona 4. And Persona 5 is the best JRPG I've ever fucking played in my life. So, yes, buddy, I've been playing Persona 5. It's probably my favorite game this year, honestly. That'll probably change when Mario Odyssey comes out, but yeah, Persona 5 is my favorite game so far this year. I just beat Okumura's Palace. No spoilers, but for the guy that asked, that's where I'm at. My friend Daniel has beaten it, and my friend Brandon's beaten it. We actually talk about it on the podcast. For those that don't know, I've got a Patreon now, and if you donate $1 a month to the Patreon, you get the Nitrocast, which is a podcast Brady and I are going to start doing monthly, and the first episode is out. So if you go and just pay $1, you get the podcast. Anyway, enough of the self plugs. Yes, Persona 5, amazing game. I love it. I've been trying to play it more lately. That's not what I need. I need the Hornet Chaser. I need the Hornet Chaser, brother. Because they just go right up to her. You don't even have to, like, go... You don't go to her, they go to her. You don't go to her, they go to her. Sonic Mania looks very good. That's my opinion on Sonic Mania. I've never been huge into the classic Sonic games, but I'm willing to give it a shot despite that, just because it looks really good. My stream name, Nitroclop. Oh, no. Nitroclop was the username I used for websites before I started using Garanicore, and then by extension, I started using NitroRad. when I made this YouTube channel. But I stopped using NitroClop for reasons you can probably figure out. I made up NitroClop when I was in grade 5. My friend and I think we were making like a Habbo Hotel account or something. And on the right of the keyboard, if you look down at your keyboard right now, you will see KLOP, like all in order. And I thought that was like super easy to type out, and it was like Clop as in Cyclops, and I just put my favorite cool word in front of it. Nitro Clop was my username for the longest time. Until I think like late middle school, early high school, people started asking me if I was a Clopper, and I Googled that. And after I Googled that, I changed my username on everything I had. So, yeah, we don't talk about the Nitro Clop days. But that's where Nitro Rad came from. That's where the Nitro in Nitro Rad came from. When I made this channel, I really wanted to reuse Nitro, because for the longest time, all of elementary school and junior high, I used Nitro something, and I wanted to go back to that. And my other favorite word was Rad, because I'm like one of my few people I know that actually seriously uses the word Rad, and so there you go. Just combine those two words. But anyway, who am I even fighting? Galaxy Man. He's got the concrete. He's got the concrete. I missed. Darn it, I missed. Yeah, if I jump into it, and then I miss again. Nitro Gnarly. That's just silly. And I'm out, so I'm gonna have to... Sorry guys, this one's gonna be a slog. Sometimes I can get them 3 times. I remember one of the very first YouTube poop music videos I watched was a clip of the green-haired girl from Higurashi laughing, remixed into Galaxy Man's theme. And it was like kind of scary, but I really liked it. I don't know what the first YouTube poop music video I ever saw was. I think it might have been Gentlemental Men. Gentlemental Men, or whatever. That was, you know, that's like the classic one. That one's got like 1 billion views. Oh, and there's like a bunch of those. There's like Proto Man. But yeah. Whoa! Dr. Wily! Isn't his weakness P-ball? Nope. That doesn't even work. Oh, you know what? I gotta shoot the balls back at him. This is very unlike a final boss. Having to shoot, like, something back at him, but it's, like, very difficult, and I don't... Crap. Ah! I gotta do it when he's further away. There we go. Okay, I got it. I got the groove on. Or not. I find, like, a lot of times, the only thing that'll hurt a final Wily boss is, like, whatever is hardest to hit him with. Like, in Mega Man 2, it was the lead bubble, just because that's the hardest thing to hit him with. I almost got him. I know he has a phase 2 that I'm probably gonna die on. I got 2 lives left, so that's fine. So every time it lands, you gotta try and get on it again. This is it. Yeah! Now I think I'll use E-Tank. I think the only thing that hurts him is the P-ball. I think. Or not. Maybe it's the concrete shot. Of course I don't have any. I'll use the... Oh, that fills everything! I didn't realize. I thought I could only fill one thing. Booyah! Okay. I think it's concrete shot. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Oh, I jumped way too early. No! Don't kill me, Dr. Wowie. What Mega Man you got? What Mega Man? All right. Oh no, this is where you gotta use the P-ball. Fuck this. Shit, I'm wasting these. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. All right. He's like almost halfway dead though. Oh, I didn't quite dodge that. Oh, I almost dodged that. I can never dodge those. It's because at this point I'm focusing more on like trying to hit him than I am trying to not get hit. And
yeah, I beat the video game. I did it, everybody.
It's Pinkman from the hit TV series Dirty Dan. Anyway. I used the P-balls to defeat Dr. Wowie. Oh, he's got like a thing or a base there. That's cool. Oh yeah, of course they have like a throwback to every other one. Mega Man 2. They even have like the proper rooms and everything. I like that. And this time, and this time, and this time, and this time. I really wish they like actually had the 16 and 32-bit sprites for like Mega Man 7 and 8, but they just made 8-bit versions of them, which I thought was kind of lame. But I mean, it would completely destroy the whole 8-bit throwback thing. But I think just for the ending, I think it would be worth it to do it. And this time, and this time. And this time! Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? Oh, one of them's probably Mega Man and Bass, right? You beat me again. I should tell you, there's something I was hiding from you. What is it? Dr. Light was taken away by the police, was he not? That wasn't a real officer, it was a fake police robot. I created Dr. Light is in the next room, but he fell ill. So he's sleeping now. You have to hurry and get him to a hospital. This way. Dr. Light! And Proto Man comes to be like, Mega Man, you fucking idiot! That's not Dr. Light! Can I skip this? Yeah, I can. Alright, that was it. Beat the game. In just about 2 hours. That's kind of what I expected. 2 hours to beat this game. But yeah, that was Mega Man 9. Thank you guys for watching. That is one of my favorite video games ever created. It is either my first favorite or second favorite side-scrolling game. It's just so good. Like from the character design to the level design to like the enemies and the power-ups, and it's like I know a lot of people kind of ragged on this game when it first came out for a lot of the Robot Master powers to be kind of reskins and rehashes of powers from previous games, but the way I see it, they kind of cherry-picked all the perfect ones from all the games that they could retool just slightly to make the perfect Mega Man game. And that's what I really feel that they were going for, and I think they achieved that better than they ever could. And then they did it again with Mega Man 10, which wasn't quite as good. The level design wasn't quite as smart. It's still a great game, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it does not hold a candle to Mega Man 9. This is in my eyes, this is the perfect Mega Man game. And that's very rare when they bring back a property to give it like a true return to form kind of game after so long. A lot of times, after so much time's gone by, they really don't have that same knack for level design. They might recapture the music might be great, they might have great visuals, but it's the level design I feel they really, level design and game mechanics I really like fall short on. And Mega Man 9 is one of the perfect examples of the best ways you can do it. And I'm really hoping Sonic Mania is going to do it, because remember when they tried to do that with Sonic the Hedgehog 4, and that was like, it was like a pretty mediocre game. But Mega Man, or not Mega Man, Sonic Mania, thing is, sometimes the original developers really just can't recapture that magic, so that's why they're getting Christian Whitehead to do Sonic Mania, because he really knows how to capture that, that spice that was there before, not just in visuals and music, but in also level design, and, yeah. So, yeah, you know, you prefer Mega Man X4? I played through Mega Man X4, I thought it was okay. I beat Mega Man X1, 2, and 3, and 4, and I played all the way to the final boss of 5, and I couldn't beat the final boss, and I never played 6. I played the intro stage of 6, but that was it. I've never played either of the, PS2 ones. I hear 7's terrible, but no one talks about Mega Man 8 on the PS2. I hear that game's not half bad. So, you know. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Jojo Mon Returns 91 says in the chat, Hornet Man was originally, was originally ironically female? I don't know how that's ironic, but yeah, the official Mega Man Facebook page and Twitter posted a neat bit of concept art showing all of the Robot Masters from this game, all 8 of them, and they all went, it was like the original concepts of them, and you realize how every single one of them had a completely reworked, oh, I love how Mega Man's like, with the Robot Masters, because you gotta remember, they were made by Dr. Light, so they were actually made to be, like, good guys. But anyway, yeah, they were all completely redesigned, except Mega Man. Magma Man is exactly the same, but, like, even Splash Woman was originally a man, it was Splash Man, and then, Hornet Man was originally Honey Woman, and her design resembled more a hornet than a beehive, and she was actually reused in, I believe, the Mega Man comic, which was really interesting. Yeah, look that up. Go on like the Mega Man Facebook page or the Twitter and look for that image of all the original character designs for the Robot Masters. It's really, really interesting. New record in hour 23. Oh, I guess that's only accommodating like just playtime for the levels and not like between, because the stream's been going on for like 2 hours and 12 minutes, but you know. All right, so that's Mega Man 9. I know there's some DLC. I'll probably check that out later. I've always really wanted to play this game's endless mode, but I never ended up downloading that. Because DLC on the Wii was weird, because you had to use, like, your Wii points, and you couldn't, like, browse for it on the store. You had to access it from in the game. But, this has all the DLC, so I'm definitely going to play all that. I know there's an extra stage where you fight the police robot guy. And I'm interested in seeing if, like, those levels really hold a candle to, like, the smart and brilliant level design of the rest of the game. Or if it maybe was a tacked-on afterthought. That's what I'm interested in seeing. But yeah, for now, that was Mega Man 9. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This is one of my favorite games ever, and as you saw, I can just plow through this game, not, like, perfectly, definitely not, like, speedrun level, but I've beaten it so many times, I can just kind of go right through it, and every now and then I come back to this game, and I just take 2 hours out of my day and just play through it, and I love it. So thank you for watching. I'm glad I could share this with you. 27 deaths. I beat the whole game. Only 27 deaths. That's not too bad. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Also, Haven video done either late tomorrow or the next day. So check out for that. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!